everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time we are doing a beautiful set of camo nails. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm going in with this really pretty green by Essie, and it is a regular polish. So remember, when you're applying regular polish and you want to do a gel top coat, which I always do, you want to make sure that you are not applying those regular polishes really thick, because if not, it will take them longer to dry. Up next, I'm using this OMG Pink by Madam Glam, and it is a gel polish. And remember, I do have a promo code for Madam Glam, so be sure to check that out in the description. I do want to mention that you don't have to use regular polish for the camo nails. The only reason why I'm using it is because I didn't have one in a gel, but either way, anything will work, whether it's gel or whether it's regular polish. And for this index finger, I am using a light pink by Sally Hansen, and this one does have to be a regular polish because I'm doing the ombre effect with the makeup wet sponge, and that technique is only good to be used with regular polish. And to clean around the cuticle area, I am just using a small gel brush, but you can use any little brush that you have. I'm just dipping it into acetone. I dab it off on a paper towel because you want it to be damp but not soaking wet, because you don't want to flood the cuticle area. And then you just go back and clean it. Alrighty, so we're doing the same thing on the other hand. We're using the same colors. Now we're going to go back and do a second coat on the other hand, except for we're only doing the second coat with the OMG Pink. For the camo ones, which are the green nails, I'm doing only one coat of that base color because, like I said, we're doing the camo, so there's no point of doing two coats. And then I'm doing the ombre effect on the light pink nail, so we don't have to do a second coat either. And the pink nails, or the hot pink nails, are gel, so we are curing those for 30 seconds in between. And then after that, we're going to go in and do the ombre effect with this pink one. So I'm using that same light pink by Sally Hansen, and then I'm using this LA Colors polish. And really, you can use any color that you want. Some are lighter than others, so you will have to make sure that the color is bright enough. That's why at first you seen me using a different one, but it wasn't bright, so I'm changed over to this LA one. And the LA Colors you can find at Walmart, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. They pretty much have them everywhere. And once you get the effect that you want, or the coverage that you want, you can clean around the cuticle area. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other one. So once again, we apply the polish on the sponge. As you guys know, it is on a dry sponge. A lot of people ask me if I wet it. No, you do not have to wet it. You just apply the polish on the sponge and then dab the color on the nail. And don't worry about getting it on the skin, because you can just go back and clean around the cuticle area. Or if you have the liquid latex, you could always do that around the cuticle area, so you don't have to clean with acetone. Whatever way works for you. Alrighty, then for the camo, I'm going to be using this olive green in the color G.I. Jane, and these are by Cream. Remember, I did a review on them. And then I'm also doing a tan color, which is actually the name of it is tan, and it is by LA Colors, or Clean Colors actually. And then I'm using this one, JMP84 by Jovamia, and all of these are regular polishes. Once again, that was an olive green, a tan, and a black. And for that, I'm using a small nail art brush, and then you literally just want to start drawing like little spots on the nail. And I was looking at a picture for this so I could kind of get an idea of how to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a color at a time, or whatever works for you. But for me, I like to do a color at a time. I just go in and just draw random little spots, and then I just alternate from color to color. And then if I have to add some more, then that's fine too. Once again, that was G.I. Jane by Cream. We have 10 by Clean Colors, and we have the black one by Jovamia. And as you can see, I'm just doing different little spots, even where they're overlapping each other. And I also did it to where you can still see that green underneath, so we have that 4 different color effect. So once again, I'm using the 3 colors. I'm using a small brush to draw my spots, and then you just want to just do random spots in different areas of the nail and just alternate between the colors as you go. Alrighty, so after this, we're going to be drawing some lips, and for that, we're going to be using that same light pink that we did for the ombre, which is by Sally Hansen, and I'm using my same nail art brush that I drew the camo with. So for the lips, as you guys know, I draw like an M for the top lip, and then I kind of fill it in a little bit. And then for the lower lip, it's kind of like an upside down C. And whenever I'm drawing stuff, I do keep a picture of them, or you know, a lot of the time my clients bring pictures of what they want, so I'll look at the picture while I'm doing it, because if it wasn't for that, y'all, it wouldn't even look like no lips. So make sure that you have something to look at. If your clients say, hey, you know, I want, I don't know, a car or my nails, you can ask, hey, well, do you have a picture of how you want it? Or, you know, just something like that. That way you have something to go by. So make sure you do that. If not, you know, look something up yourself and say, hey, you know, is this okay? Or do you like this one? Or what about this one? You know, just give them different options, and then just do whatever you feel comfortable with. But anyways, as you can see, I went ahead and drew the teeth part, which I just did with a regular white polish. And then now I'm going to go in with this Madam Glam glittery pink, and we're just going to do like the drip effect coming out of the lips. And once again, I'm using the same nail art brush, and for this I do kind of like a dot with the polish, and then I drag it up towards the top of the lips, and then I just do a couple of drips, and then I connect them, if that makes sense. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go in with some white nail polish, and I'm going to be writing out some words. So the first one is slay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the first two letters in the middle, and then I'm going to do the outside letters after that. I had somebody tell me this a while back. I'm sure you will hear about this, and she's going to comment below. But she told me that it's easier if you go ahead and draw the first two letters in the middle, either the first two or the first letter in the middle, and then you draw the rest. That way you make it fit perfectly, which has really helped me a lot, because I've been doing that ever since she told me. So the second letter is sleep, so I went ahead and did the, like I said, the middle letters, and then I go from the outside and work my way back down towards the center. The next one would be, which is, what is it, slay, sleep, eat, and then play. So once again, this is just a regular white polish. You do want to make sure that the camo underneath is completely dry, that way you don't mess it up when you start drawing on it. So while that dries, I'm going to go back to the lip nails, and I'm going to go in with a black nail polish, and I'm just going to outline the lips in black. Okay, then for this finger, we are using some hard gel, because I am going to be applying the bigger pieces. So I applied the hard gel, and I used my gel brush to do that. And then with my pencil, I'm picking up the big pieces. And then whenever you're doing this, make sure that you keep applying more gel if you need it. Or if you have too much, you could always just wipe it off with your same brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply some other bling. I'm using my SS6 and SS12. I'm also going to throw in a couple of pink ones in there as well. And like I said, I use my Mia Secret gel resin, and I'm using my wax pencil to apply the bling. And then we do have to cure this, because the hard gel has to be cured. So after this, we're going to put them under the UV LED light for 30 seconds. I'm also going to be applying some bling to the pinky, but we're just doing the SS6 and the SS12 and some pink ones as well. And remember, I'm using my Mia Secret gel resin, and then I'm also going to be using the activator, which is the spray that helps dry the glue. And I actually had somebody asking me if I felt like the activator helped the bling stay on even longer. And honestly, I feel like it does, because before I was using the activator, they weren't staying as good as they are now. So if you are using the Mia Secret gel resin, I would highly recommend that you just go ahead and buy the spray to go along with it, because I honestly feel like it just freezes that glue into place, making the stone stay on way longer. So I sprayed the activator, so now I'm going to go back, and as you can see, I'm filling on the nail to make sure that it is completely dry, and then I'm going in with my IBD gel top coat. Remember, when you're doing an IBD, or not an IBD, but a gel top coat over regular polish, you do want to make sure that that regular polish is completely dry, because if not, your polish will wrinkle up or it's going to crack. So make sure that it is dry. Make sure you go back and fill on the nail with your finger, and make sure that it's just completely dry, because if not, it is going to drive you crazy, because you're going to have to take it off and redo it over again. So make sure that it's dry before you even apply that top coat on there. And after this, we're going to just cure each hand for 60 seconds. Alrighty, so I'm just applying my clear pineapple cuticle oil, and this is the final look. They turned out beautiful. My camo looked really good, and all of those colors just looked great together. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at GetNailed32, and I'll see you guys next time.